Hey everyone, it's me Giovanni, and today I wanted to talk about some things. First of all, it's now October, which is great because there's gonna be my birthday, some horror, some films out, and the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, which is great. But there's also some other things. First off, yesterday I heard about an emergency, well, of course, the emergency test that's going to come on October 4th at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. And we're obviously going to turn off our electronics, which is fine because well, I mean, I can survive a day without electronics. It's fine. Especially if it involves, like, turning them off before 2 o'clock, I guess. I don't know. But I've also heard that Lil Tay is officially back, and she released a music video. Now, the things that she's... The things that... The things that she said... Shut up! The things that she said, exposing her dad for being a terrible person, kind of like how Yonder Depp was a terrible person. They were terrible people the entire time. Her father was obviously absent for the rest of her life, especially when she became famous. And I'm just gonna say this. She doesn't talk about her brother or her mother. Well, she talks about how her mom was actually resigned from her job. She wasn't fired. She just resigned. And it turns out that news outlets just lie about her family. Some of the articles misinterpret what happens in Lil Tay's life. And I'm just gonna say this. I agree with Lil Tay regardless of whatever people say about her, about that video, about her Instagram live. Because I agree with her. She's saying what she's saying, and she's obviously not talking about her brother or her mother. She's talking about how her father's a terrible person. And you know what? I believe her. I totally believe her. Well, I would believe her for now, but all I want to know is that one day I would want to meet her in person and just let her tell me the truth, the whole truth, especially about her life, about how her brother... I'm guessing because she doesn't want to talk about her past, especially ever since she got famous, or that everyone found out that her brother was using her. I'm guessing that Lil Tay was just used to her fame, and similar to Woviggy, she didn't care about what others think of her, or she didn't care about going to school again, because this like character that she had of herself was making her rich and famous with her family. And I'm guessing if she was willing to talk to me the entire truth about her past and everything else, I think she would say that she just wanted to make her brother happy, which I thought would be sweet. I mean, if she wants to make her family happy, then who am I to tell her? It's her life, and sure, maybe her family isn't that responsible or there for her as a normal family, but her mother and brother still love her, and that's good. So why the hell are people saying that about her? Especially since she's still technically a child at age 14 to 16, considering how old she is now and how she looks. It's not like the whole Daniel Cohn thing with Daniel's age being ambiguous, completely ambiguous, considering the fact that she literally looks like a teenager. Like a super slutty, hot teenager. A preteen in a teenage body. Because, when Just Destiny, who's no longer around anymore, made a video about her, about Daniel Cohn on Musically. Daniel Cohn is supposed to be like 13. Meanwhile, she has breasts, her chest, and she's shaking her hips, and shaking her hip, and shaking people's hips, dancing on Musically, TikTok, or whatever, is a totally normal thing. It's not a bad thing. But as for Daniel Cohn, her age and her body, it's a totally normal thing for girls and boys, preteens who are 13 to 15, to go through puberty, especially with the growing body, like body hair, and developing body parts. It's totally fine. So I don't know what's people's problems with that. I mean, sure, some 13-year-olds still have bodies of little girls, mostly because they don't have their period. And when little girls do have their period, sometimes they can also have their period at a very young age. And some little girls don't want that. They still want to be a child. They still want to be little. And that's okay. But anyways, back to Lil Tay. I agree with her 100%, for now at least. I mean, considering the fact that she's actually talking about this and still being Lil Tay like she was when she was making all of this mostly for her brother, which either she was just trying to make her brother happy, or the other thing. And maybe she just got used to the whole character thing that she did and is still up with it. And I just hope she's not being controlled by her brother again. Because I would be pretty sure, because it's on Instagram Live. And I just hope she's not reading from a script. She's saying what she's saying, and I believe her. I'm pretty sure no one is talking behind the camera. Just no one. I'm so happy for that Lil Tay's back. Even though she wasn't on social media like she used to. Then again, she's probably no. It was mostly her dad's fault. And as for the thing when her dad was in the picture when we first heard about him, people saw Instagram comments from the Lil Tay account, possibly from her brother, saying that her dad was using her money to go on these expensive trips with his girlfriend. But it turns out that was actually fake, because the actual pictures and the dates. So that was completely fake, and Lil Tay does not address it. That was obviously old news and lies, and she was just talking about how her dad was actually confirmed, or at least allegedly confirmed, to be abusive towards her. But like I said a few times, I agree with Lil Tay for now. I agree what she's saying. She's allowed to say whatever she wants to say in her video, and that's fine. She's a preteen to a teenager. And they are allowed to say whatever they want. I have said a long time ago that 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 kids are allowed to curse at the age of like 12 to 13. And that's fine. Okay? It's not a bad thing. I don't know what's your problem with her saying these things at the age of 14 and looking like she just gone through puberty. Like, what the hell? I agree with her. And honestly, I just wish I can just meet her in person, give her a hug, let her tell me the truth, the whole truth about her life, and just be there for her. You know? Because people wanted to care about Lil Tay. They wanted to protect her from her awful family. And I can appreciate that. And now, sometimes we don't know what is true or what is not. But for now, I'm just going to agree with Lil Tay. It's fine. She's probably telling the truth without anyone controlling her. Besides, she literally looks like a teenager. She's probably almost old enough to be in control of what she does on the internet. And that's fine. And she loves her brother and her mother, who are also seen in the music video. And by the way, she's not actually a bad singer or dancer. She's actually really good. Just not popular good. Especially since the video doesn't have 1 million views like some other music videos. But that's okay. She at least got some talent, and I can give her that. Good on you, Lil Tay. Or should I say Taylor? Little Taylor? No, she's definitely not little, but she's definitely committed to the character that she was acting like when she was 9 years old. And that's okay. I'm not complaining. I'm pretty sure no one would even care that she's the same person like she's always been. But she's older now. And she's probably got free control over her social media accounts. I just hope so. Yesterday was kind of boring and kind of out of touch. So, yeah. But I'm okay. Oh yeah, like I said, I agree with Lil Tay. Regardless, 100%, without hesitation. I agree with her. I agree with her. Besides, she's probably allowed to do what she wants now. It's her life. She's still living with her mother and brother. I'm pretty sure she's okay. She's not controlled or abused. She loves her family, not her father. She loves her mother and brother, and that's fine. I'm pretty sure that her mother encouraged her daughter to do whatever she wanted to make her brother feel like he was equally important to her fame. That probably sounds weird, but it's whatever. Besides, I'm just happy that Lil Tay is back. That's all we know. That's all we wanted. And to hear her talk about how her dad was actually abusive towards her just makes me happy. We finally have some closure on that. Please don't be rude to her family. Please. Okay, bye.